Live and
we
direct.
also have the lovely Madam Grace in the building. I mean, medical extraordinaire, writer, dominatrix, you name it, she done it. But listen, I want to send a shout out to my boy Rich, man. Where my boy Rich at today? But since he's not here, I want to accept this award on his behalf because he's out there in the another country, probably Istanbul somewhere.
In the Ukraine or something.
Working on the TriCaster convention, and so
he's out there teaching the children.
Rich. But we'll welcome you back when you get back. We're gonna love to see you, brother. So shout out to Rich Carr in the building, you know. But now we back to my dominatrix, my goddess of LA, my cannabis queen, my 420 nurse, my latex love.
420 nurse.
See, I mean, like, let me see something here. I want to give her a little. Look, teach me how to be a dominatrix. Just teach me real quick how I can be a dominatrix. A dom, rather.
Do you want to dom me?
Yeah, sure. Teach me.
Okay, I'll show you how to dom.
Okay. Show me how to dom.
I think.
Oh, you gonna make it off the chair? Are you stuck? Uh-oh.
But
All right, there we go.
if you wanted to give me a few
Here we go, y'all.
spots on the
It's
bottom.
all in the wrist, Ikkor.
Here we
It's
go,
all
y'all.
in the wrist.
First time on the Marijualogist, Ikkor is doing a flogging. This is what cannabis do for you. This is what cannabis do for you.
Now you're done.
Now I'm done.
All right, professional.
Bend over.
That's right.
Bend over. I'm a dom now.
Giving lessons from 7 to 9.
Dined a dom by the lovely Madam Grace. I feel so dommy.
I think it's that magical, right?
It's
Like-
magical because it just
like
gave me
you
a little.
just
I just
became
felt,
like
I just,
a dom, like that. That
It
actually.
was so
happened.
empowering. It was so empowering, you know.
Right.
Because I mean, to be honest, just like I have a degree in psychology, and then just in that moment, even though I was joking and it was very empowering. But in the same token, I thought in my head that the empowerment actually is given to me because of her submissiveness right there. So the actual sub is truly the one that's the strongest because they're allowing this to go down. They're letting you do this. You know what I'm saying? So let's take our hats off to the subs as well because they are teachers in their own right as well, you know? So they can teach a dom how to be a dom even better.
Oh my God, they teach me so much every day. Like I'm really.
So did I break that
Lucky.
down right? Did I
You
kind of
did.
assess that
You
mentally?
did.
That's a psychological aspect of it, approach that I
Yeah.
feel about it, And and I mean, even though I've been around BDSM arenas, whatever, but it's still something to learn, because I don't consider myself a BDSM artist or anything of that nature, dom, sub, whatever. But mentally, I know what it is, and I welcome it as well. It was a great experience with it. And if it wasn't for Dr. Block, I wouldn't have known about it. In the Bonoboville family, I wouldn't have known about that deep into BDSM and the whole culture. Man, it's wow. It was empowering as well and very educational. So, and I'm glad that I met you there.
Yeah,
You
I'm really
know,
glad
yeah.
that we met on that show. That was really,
No
really,
doubt. That
really
was
fun.
Great experience. Great
Yeah.
experience. That's why we still here and connected. So, brother Ezell, man.
Yes,
blessed
sir.
to have you on the show too, man.
Thanks, brother.
And again, well, Madam Grace, where can we find you? Where can these people find you?
They can find me at Madam Grace Marie on my Instagram. On Twitter, they can find me at Madam Grace Marie, except Madam is spelled without the E on there because they only allow 15 characters.
Right.
And then,
Which characters they are to allow only 15 characters.
Oh my
Such
God.
characters.
They are characters.
dare those characters.
People on Twitter for sure are
How
characters.
dare those characters? Instafam.
And then I'm on Facebook as Grace Marie. I am also on thegoddessoflosangeles.com, so you can find me there, and meetgracemarie.com as well. They're on my link tree in my Instagram, so the best way is just go to IG, and my IG is Madam Grace Marie, Madam with an E. So follow me there.
And and don't overload her DM. You know what I'm saying? She's only one lady. She's not a machine.
I
You
don't
know.
open all the DMs, so if that's an expectation, you probably shouldn't.
They're
follow
so
me.
sad. Don't be sad and have your hearts broken about the DM.
But you know what? Someone recently got really butthurt on one of my lives because I didn't answer their DM. And it's so funny when this happens because he came on there and he said, "Thanks a lot for answering my message."
Wow.
And the message wanted me to click a link. It wanted me to like go to all these links and stuff. And
I
was
don't
like,
want
this
to.
looks like a fucking hacker.
The
right
links,
now.
bro.
He
I
wants
don't
me
want
click
to.
on
The
this
links, watch out for the
link,
links.
You know?
Like, I don't want to
Right?
Watch
click
out
the
for the
link.
links. Yeah,
And then he got into
definitely.
my DM saying, "Manners cost nothing." Like freaking out in my DMs.
You should have said, well,
Oh,
you should
no.
take,
I don't
look
say
at
Why
the
don't
anything
you go
with a
buy
fool like
some?
that.
No,
I don't
no,
suffer
no, no,
fools.
no,
I
don't
don't
go back and
suffer
forth.
fools.
Not at
You
all,
know
not
what
at
I
all.
did? I basically said, I don't know what you're talking about because when you pretend that you
I
don't,
never got it.
if you don't pretend that you don't remember a man, his ego is so hurt
Right,
that he'll just calm down immediately.
right,
And I'm just like, wait, I don't recall. Of what are you speaking?
right.
Like I'm just
You
like,
diffused that
he
very
was like, I was
professionally.
on your live today, blah blah blah, and his energy's getting all crazy.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm chilling because I'm the one just laughing and asking him, "Oh, I'm sorry. Of what are you speaking?" And it's the best way to diffuse those
You diffused that very
situations.
professionally.
You got
Yeah,
you got
DMs are hard to
Elizabethan on them.
manage.
Of
It's
course.
really,
Come on.
really
Who has
hard.
the time to be all
But
day
playing
listening, answering
dumb
questions?
is your best defense.
No
I will
doubt.
say that. Playing dumb is your best defense.
You heard it here
You
first.
heard it here. Words
Right.
from Madam Gray.
Lessons.
Sorry. You seem upset. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because it's just like you can't engage them. Nothing you're going to say
I
is going
agree.
to make them think. This man was like calling me names. When did it become normal to call people names?
Yeah, once you get into insults and those
What's
things,
that?
it's over.
My name is Grace Marie. That's
Exactly.
what you call me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You don't call me names that aren't my name.
Not
That
at all,
doesn't-
right.
And
Where's
I
the
don't
respect
even
here?
know you.
You know,
Right? And you know that rule.
just think.
You
they-
know that rule. It's like, who raised you?
I was
Right?
just- I was
Who
just- I was
raised
getting ready to say,
you?
Like, who's your mother? You know, so you have a mother. don't
Who
you?
man's
I
is
hate
this?
to meet that man's mother.
Oh,
my
God.
God.
She probably come from the Gallagher family. You know, see how Shameless. You ever seen that show Shameless?
Maybe he needs cannabis.
You know, so y'all see this nice ass coat that I have on today. One of my buddies, this is company. He threw me the coat today. So this is California's green gold. This is a pure hemp like product, you know, that he makes. But this is a sweet ass coat. So I want to send a shout out to my people over there.
Can I give a
California's
shout
green
out,
gold.
brother?
No doubt, it's on you anyway because I want to
All right.
give them your.
All right. Oh, yeah, you can find me at Eucalovthis. I have the same name on Gmail, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And let me spell it. Oh, it's up on the board. Boom, bam. And also, got to give a shout out to Chef D, man. That food.
Oh man, Chef D.
Oh,
Simply
can we
Delicious,
just
man.
talk about that one time?
Go ahead.
Simply Delicious. Yeah, man. Because
That's
I've
that deal,
been
ain't it?
I've been to New Orleans. You know, I've had some fine cuisine in New York. I grew up in Venice, so I've had some really good seafood at restaurants on the beach and all these things. But not just eating my food, but watching y'all eat what you had, because we all pretty much had different food. So
Ate the rest of
I
it
had
today.
a little bit of baby girl's greens. She had some of my mac and cheese, some of the fish and whatnot, and just the jambalaya came out, the gumbo. That whole experience was just that was like some back home. I haven't had that type of experience in a
No
while,
doubt.
man, around some really good food. And your boy Chef D seemed like he was real cool. And hopefully in the near future we'll be working on some cannabis products and
For sure.
sauces and whatnot with the chef.
For sure.
So, you know, thank you for that introduction.
No
And that
doubt.
food was amazing.
No
and
doubt.
the whole hospitality
No
and
doubt.
the way they get
And
down
the company
over
we was
there.
with, you know.
Yeah,
Legendary
and the
Mickey
company, not
Stevenson.
to speak of the legend.
Who took us all out,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Treated us to dinner last
Yeah,
night. You know?
that whole experience was
Mickey
beautiful,
Stevenson,
brother.
A&R, Motown's first vice president. You know, A&R, the man that, there it is, the man that brought you
There we
Marvin
go.
Gaye, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, you name it. He brought the Temptations. That gentleman right there to the far left. He was here, right here, sitting right where you're sitting. You know,
And I believe he had the gumbo last night.
he had the gumbo. Yes, he did.
And he got some oxtails
And
to
he
go,
got some
right?
oxtails to go. Yep. Shout out to my aunt Mickey Stevenson, y'all.
Yeah.
So speaking of experiences, you know, your product. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
even off camera, Mike.
Young Mike.
What can you
in
speak
the
about
house.
Eucalovthis products, because you've recently had some of his products. I only had like a drop, so I didn't really like go all the way in with it.
Well, I've been using this product for about 2.5 weeks now. And it's timely for me because I needed to get off smoking. I was coughing too much. I like flower, but the whole flower in my hair and my clothes, I want to present myself in a sort of professional manner, not sort of, but in a professional manner. So I was really trying to let go of the smoking, and vapes just don't agree with me no more. So I started doing the liquid edibles and putting it underneath my tongue. And that was the party that I missed, because that was my first time taking it. And I didn't know what to take or how much. So anyways, to make a long story short, it's been helping me. And I don't have any problem not smoking and getting off, but I don't even really have the desire to smoke that much anymore. I smoke like a hit there or drink there. My drinking is far less.
Smoking.
I just have a more equilibrium. And the thing I like about the oils is that there's things that can trigger it. Like you can just all of a sudden just be in the moment and take a deep breath, and all of a sudden you're in the zone. Or you can just be in a great conversation and you're relaxed and you're in the zone, because it has a CBD, so it's automatically relaxing your body. So with the Breathe and Breathe Infinity, I'm able to kind of just almost at will take my own hit and utilize the internal, combustion, and that's happening.
So
like
you
that.
give that product a thumbs up. You have Mike, his name Mike Norville,
Yeah.
and he CEO of Vibration Frequency, and he approves that message.
Yeah, it has my
Another
approval.
satisfied
testimony.
customer.
Well, what I say,
man.
it's a whole different type of sophistication to THCs now. It's something I always like the privacy. I took 6 years off, so my game of keeping people out of my business when I smoke is a little low. And I like the fact that it's just my personal space, and then I can create a personal hit. So I like the internalness. So I'm getting into a whole nother vibe of THC exposure.
So, if you don't mind, I want you to repeat what you had told me about the feeling less inflammation and less tiredness with your workouts, because you mentioned that as well.
Well, definitely. I use it as a boost actually during my workout, and then after my workout, I was taking it probably about maybe an hour or two after the workout, as far as a little drop. And I usually at times can have a letdown because I push so hard in the morning, and then I get that afternoon rush. So it's right around after lunch, and I'm like kind of like, ooh, and the letdown, especially after I eat and the digestion kicks in. But with the actual, CBD and, the extra THC oil, it gets me through that little hump. So I'm just like transitioning right into the afternoon, which really kicks in for me energy-wise.
There you have it.
Nice.
Live and direct.
Live and direct, ladies and gentlemen. So, Madam Grace, it was a pleasure to have you. Brother Ezell, Eucalovthis.
Thanks for having me,
Pleasure having
boss.
you. And we definitely want to have you guys back in the near future. You know what I mean? Madam Grace, come on back. Bring some of your people if you would like. And let's make it a jamboree. Let them know. Tell them about Vibration
There you go.
Frequency and what we are doing over here. You know what I'm saying?
Doing it.
And let's turn it up. Hey, you guys ever, anybody out there interested in renting out space, whatever, you want like live coverage, live streaming, we are your team to come to. Vibration Frequency Network, that's us. We're your go-to guys. High-def cameras, 22-foot green screen, 12-foot photo room, white wall. Hey, you name it, we can do it here. Vibration Frequency. I'm your host, Ikkor the Wolf. Again, shout out to my boy Richard Carr out there in the field. Where you at, big dog? Where you at? Again, these are my lovely guests in the building tonight. Got Bridget. Come on up here, Bridget. Let them see you tonight. We got that Sir 1 hour. Come this way. Come this way. Come this way. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't walk in front of the camera. Walk on the camera. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. And here's Bridget, ladies and gentlemen. And she's in the building. And this is our off-the-camera surgical, medical, I should say, advocate in the building. Okay? And this was our crew for the night on the Marijualogist. Tune in again next week. Instafam out there with Madam Grace, all her followers. Vibration Frequency Network, vibrationfrequency.com. This is the Marijualogist. Stay tuned later on at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Wolf's Den. That's where I'll be hosting live performances with some incredible eclectic artists coming in the building tonight, y'all. Right here again
Stay
at
tuned.
Vibration
Stay
Frequency.
tuned. Stay
tuned.
tuned.
The Marijualogist. God bless, and we are out of here. Ow! Yeah.